Are all of our blindfolds in place?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Would our mystery guest enter and sign in, please? Okay, panel, you got about 3 minutes. We'll go one question at a time, and let's start with Tony Roberts.
Who are you? Are you in the, are you in show business? Oh.
Arlene?
But all that applause, are you in sports?
That was a yes. Soupy?
Oh, would that sport be football?
Joanna?
Would that sport be baseball?
Tony?
Would it be basketball?
Arlene?
Is it a sport with no ball in it at all? What?
That was an That means yes. Soupy?
You mean it is a sport where there's no ball?
At all.
Oh. Okay. Let's try chess.
Okay.
Is it chess?
Nope. Nope. Joanna?
Is it boxing?
Tony?
Is this something that is performed outdoors? That's played outdoors?
Can be. Can be. Arlene?
It can be outdoors or indoors.
Right.
Is it either swimming or track? It's Mark Spitz.
Soupy?
All right. Is it in? Is it swimming?
Joanna?
Track?
Yep.
Dave Waddle?
No. Tony?
Were you at the Olympics?
Was he at the Olympics?
Yes. As a runner. Oh,
That's hard to answer.
I know who it
Tony.
is. Then I think.
All right. What do you think?
Jesse Owens?
Jesse Owens. Sit with us a minute, Jesse. Let's chat. Was he ever at the Olympics? One of the most incredible track men who ever lived. Jesse, I was surprised when you came in because we'd never met before, because I had always pictured you since I was a kid as being an enormous man. And you're not physically that big. Why is it, do you think, that you are that fast?
Well, I was thinner, younger, and had more hair.
Not much.
No, I think that everyone has a God-given talent that he can do one thing better than he can do another. I think that if you have that talent and you have enough people whom are interested and you're willing to make the sacrifice, I think that you can develop that talent to the point of where you can challenge the rest of the world.
Now, when you were training, how long did you train to get ready for the Olympics?
Well, I had this dream when I was 13 years old.
Really?
So it was 8 years later that I was able to realize this dream in Berlin. But it was climbing the ladder of trying to get there is a lot of work, and it's a lot of sacrifice on the part of the individual. But it's also a lot of sacrifice on the part of those whom are interested in your career.
Now, this last Olympics was bizarre, to say the least. Strange things were happening both in the team and out of the team, all over the place. Were you there, or did you just watch it on TV like the rest of us did?
No, I was there. I was there as guest of the German organizing committee. I was also there as a member of our own Olympic committee, and having a chance to go in the village, and it's part of our job, and we met the various delegations around the world. And I think that when people talk about a BUZZR Olympics, to me, the only thing that really bothered me more than anything else was the death of those young athletes from Israel and tyranny from other parts of the world that were there because of their dislike for one nation or another. I think that this was perhaps the greatest tragedy that the Olympics has ever had. We're going to have problems at the Olympics, and the Olympics are to the point now where we have 117 nations of the world and some 12,000 young men and women together. This is a city. And the organizing committee of that is the host nation, and with the IOC and the various Olympic committees throughout the world, yes, they're trying to govern and trying to do the kind of job that perhaps is going to bring about this understanding and the freedoms and all of the things that the Olympics portray. I think that we overlook a few things. We overlook the fact that when 12,000 people can break bread together and they can sing together and dance together, I think that this has a great meaning. That is, as far as I'm concerned. And
It's also amazing, Jesse, that you still, from the 30s, are the embodiment of that spirit for most Americans. Thank you very much for being here.